This is how the big boys play. You guys in the home studio over there, you stay over here, and we gonna get to the big boy game.
Is it a bad thing I dream about baddies? I wake up next time, you're one on the line.
It's your guy Famus AAA. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, this is the channel where we have the best music videos, the best behind the scenes, and the evergreen content for independent artists like yourself. And even if you are on the up and up, still tap in with us because this content never gets old. Professional recording studios make you look professional. It's the reason why it's called recording studio and not a home studio. So let's differentiate the professional recording studio from the home recording studio. I've got so inspired by being in big studios. You get the luxury of space. There's nothing like having space, moving your arms while you're in the booth to get that emotion out from the song that you're talking about. Or if you just like, I don't know how you record, if you like this or you like that, but the space.
Some days I feel like a bird, wings are invisible. The aura attracting them all. They ask who is he and why he don't talk.
The setup, it just makes you feel like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I have my own mind right now. My mind is not cluttered. Maybe the home is not for me. Maybe my house is somewhere where I get distracted so much, and when I'm outside of my house, this is my element. I belong here. I deserve better. It gives you a mindset that you're better than what you think you are. Even though your home is the safe haven, when you're at a professional studio, it just elevates your minds and it could take you other places. I've been in places where I've seen guitars, pianos, and everything of that nature, and it made me just want to do stuff like sit down and try to play a guitar. How do you play a guitar? Like, how you set your hands?
It should sit more like up against your chest.
And put it like, yeah.
I'm trying to with these tight ass jeans.
Some days I feel like a bird, wings are invisible. The aura attracting them all. They ask who is he and why he don't talk.
When you're in a recording studio, you're working on a lot of different people's time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part you can't play with in the music business. You really can't.
Why do you body shame so much? My body's insane much. Your body's a tempo.
You get to try out different microphone selections depending on where you at. You get to ask a lot of questions about outboard gear because a lot of what we doing is in the box, and they have the actual boxes inside their studio, if that makes sense. Your proof of concept. Being in the studio with the camera, getting your footage, having an engineer play your song back, you get content for your website, your socials, your email marketings, whoever else you put in your content, even if it's just for you. You getting pictures that you can hang up in your house in a big studio.
Why do you body shame so much? My body's insane much.
You get to show the people that you're teaching and learning that, look,
this is how the big boys play.
you guys in the home studio over there, you stay over here, and we gonna get to the big boy game. If you like the big studios, you like the look, you like the network, you like to learn, you like to be around some prestigious people, equipment, you never know who you'll meet at a big studio. The networking is endless there. You might meet another artist coming in after your session and you like, oh, okay, this sounds dope. Or before you come in and the session is not quite finished and they may be running over time, you might hear somebody's music and you might be able to collab, and you never know, that collab might be your partner, and then y'all go on tour and y'all make millions of dollars. You never know. So sometimes stepping outside of your box from the home studio, you get way more opportunities. But then again, we got the internet.
Are you tired of this?
Hey.
All in the video. So you're sitting at home, scrolling on Instagram, elbows ashy, knees ashy. It's 1 billion people in this world. You got 1,000 views. Make it make sense. The blogs don't know you. The fans don't know you. The women don't know you. You're stuck in the house. You're not touring. You need exposure. You need placement. You're losing money. You're getting this offer sheet. There's 3 billion people in this world. Music artists are primarily defined by their visual language and their branding. You take back control of your life. So if this sounds like you, if you're ready to stop being lazy, invest in your career, stop spending them low budget videos, I have a solution. There's a link below where you can sign up and get your visual language out to the world. We are here for you at FamusAAA.com. Let's go.
So now if I post this online in my home studio, if somebody got a record they want to send over to me and I want to lay down a verse real quick, I could do it right here and send it right back to them. Even if they don't like the mix, I send my files and then the engineer grabs the audio, he tweaks it to sound like how he wanted to sound and blend in with the song. They send it back to me, I approve of it. There we go, fair exchange. So there's the cons and there's the pros to both. I like both. I like being portable and I like being in the big studio too.
Now the price is one of the things that gets people like, do I really want to pay this much for studio?
If you look at it in a month, let's say you do 4 hours of studio time, that's $60 an hour, 60, 120, 180, 240. 240 times 12. That is about the same amount of money you could have paid and bought a home studio. Not learning the aspects of your recordings and owning your recordings will probably hurt you in the end, because a lot of times you don't know the stipulations and the rules of these studios, and they might be saying, you know what, I own these rights just in case you blow up, or I own the rights to this studio, I own a percentage of it. It gets very technical and tricky with this.
Some people just want to be the artist.
They don't care about mixing. They don't care about having a studio. It's an escape from what's going on in the house. They may be escaping reality, and the studio is a place where people just get that. I meditate in silence, but some people meditate in the booth. And music explains how they feel. So they're giving a voice to the people who don't have a voice, or they're trying to find their voice and they don't know how to express themselves. But somebody like an artist like yourself can express yourself. So to end this off, make the best of what you got. If you're in a recording studio, a home studio, it's not about the look all the time, it's about the feel. And if you feel like you could get it done in a crib, in a home studio, cool. Or even if you go to somebody else's home studio where it feel like that's your home, then cool.
So now we come to a conclusion of this video in which we iron out the caveats of the home studio and the recording studio. I had my fair share of both. I love both. What I'm saying is that a home studio is just a smaller setup. It's portable, you could take it on the go. I recorded in places like Airbnbs, hotels, even a car. Actually, if you want to see a video of me recording a song in a car, I could make that for you in the next video if that makes sense. So it's convenient for people who travel and things of that nature. And there's plenty other more things that we could get into, but I'm gonna just leave that video right here. AA, it's your guy Famus AAA, the Evergreen channel for independent artists. I'm growing, you're growing, so let's grow together. I'll see you next video. Hey.